Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible. I hope I'm completely audible. Just a quick confirmation, please. Just a quick confirmation on whether I'm properly audible to everyone. Just a quick confirmation whether I'm audible to everyone. Audio, video clear. Thank you. Thank you so much, Reena. And again, extremely sorry for being this late. So it's like I thought I'll take the class from my home only, home studio. But again, then I thought no, chalo board में ही class लेंगे. And I got completely drenched. Completely. एक second, just give me 1 second. चलो चलो चलो. So again, we'll be starting out with advanced maths, right? So again, it's a very unfortunate situation. I'm also in kind of a very awkward type of situation. ठीक है, but चलो, let's manage for a day. Anmol, clear, Surjit, OP, perfect, brothers, perfect. And this class is going to be streamed on YouTube as well. So just let me set that up. Chalo sir, chalo. So I've set up both, so again I can read the comments from YouTube as well. Chalo sir, chalo. Let's start with our session. Again, extremely sorry for being late for those who have just joined. So the class also started a little late, 10 minutes almost. Chalo. So fractions and decimals. Fractions and decimals. So we'll be starting out with number system. Number system we'll be starting out with. मेरे स्टूडियो के सामने लाइक घुटने तक जल लाइक पानी है. Like just in front of my studio, like the water level is like, actually you know, just a quick thing, like in Kolkata we have like cyclones every at least once a year, so definitely. So there is a cyclone coming that is expected to make the landfall either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So these are all the precursors. ठीक है, चलो. That's why so much rain and everything. Now, fractions and decimals. That is kind of our chapter. So we'll be starting out with your. Now, let me just say a few things before, like fractions. If you take, fractions. If you take, so we generally have three types of fractions. Okay, one is called proper fraction. One is improper fraction. And if you convert improper fraction into a proper channel, that is called mixed fraction. Right? Mixed fraction. Now, let me just give you one example. So, what is proper fraction? Say, if I say there is a fraction x by y, and x is always less than y, meaning denominator is bigger, numerator is smaller. नीचे वाला बड़ा है, ऊपर वाला छोटा है. So, these situations we call proper fractions. Okay? And always remember, you see, if x is less than y, so if you divide by y, it will happen x by y is less than 1. X by y means the fraction. So I can conclude the fraction, any proper fraction will always be less than 1, sir. Right? Now, improper fraction is exactly the opposite, sir. If it is x by y, in that case, numerator will be greater, sir. Now, improper fraction, if we properly write, we can write this as mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means what? Mixed fraction means one integer plus, like what? One proper fraction. Perfect, sir. Very basic things. Most of you guys already know this. Just to give you an idea, if I say 22 by 7, so what I can say, this is 3 sevens are 21. So plus 1 by 7. So we also write it at 3 whole 1 by 7. So this is, sir, you see the integer, and this is the proper fraction part. 3, and this is the proper fraction part. So this is the integer part and this is the proper fraction part. Clear, sir? Everybody, a quick yes or no. Is this clear to everyone? Is this absolutely clear to everyone? Clear, clear, clear. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Chalo. Now in SSC, what type of questions you get from fractions? So SSC fractions in CGL especially, they don't ask really ulta seedha questions. They are like, we will solve, like ask you a few questions based on word problems. Meaning, let me just give you a few questions. Sometimes some comparison type question also they ask. Okay, so let me just show you what type of question. So either they will ask you something like this type of word problems, or sir, they will ask you something like this, sir. They will ask you something like this. Clear, everybody? Either they will ask you something like this, or they will ask you something like this. Achha, my typist for like mistakenly for like kind of replaced all like a kind of हटा दिया सबने. The exam information, I guess by some mistake he has like kind of got rid of, but ठीक है. So either this type of questions they will ask, or they will ask you some other type, like the word problem questions. So let me say this, like with reference to this question, how to properly measure whether a fraction is greater or lesser. Okay, so let me say this. First things first, say there is a fraction 2 by 3 and there is a fraction 7 by 9. Now I need to figure out which like of these two fractions are greater or which of them is less. Now you will say, sir, so no, this is 66% on 0.66 and this is something. This is actually 63.6, like 60%. Right? Oh, sorry, 11, no, sir, 77.77%. Perfect. So this is greater. That is one way of solving. But the problem is that if I ask you now 2 by 23 and 3 by 37, which is greater, now you see you cannot convert 2 by 23 into some like decimal. If you try to do that, that itself will take a lot of time. So there must be some good way. The best way for comparing any two fractions, always cross multiply. Now there is one simple rule, sir, always start from left top. Left ka top. Always this you will start from and you take the cross multiplication. So 9 twos are how much, sir? 18. Do the other thing. Sir, this is 21. 3 sevens are 21. Now tell me, among these two, which one is greater? Which one is greater, sir? This is greater. So whatever is the sign, that will be the exact sign here. That will be the same sign over here. That's the best way to solve these type of questions. Like any type of fractional parts. Okay? Everybody clear? So over here, tell me the answer. 37 twos are 74. 23 threes are 69. Which is greater, sir? This is greater, sir. Answer is this. The answer is this. Clear, everybody? Absolutely clear, sir. So this is the best way to compare any two given fractions. Now there are shortcuts as well. Let me just give you one. Let me just give you one. See, 19 by 71, sir. Perfect, sir. Perfect. Now, sir, 30 by, not 30, 29 by 81, sir. I'm asking which one of them is greater? Which one of them is greater? Sir, you will say, sir, it's okay. 19 into 81 you do, and this you do. Sir, the whichever multiplication is greater, that is the answer. But, sir, there is a problem. What problem? Problem is this multiplication will take a lot of time. This multiplication itself will take a lot of time, sir. Correct? This multiplication itself will take a lot of time. So what can be done? What can be done exactly? Sir, for that I am giving a very very good technique. Foundation batch में भी मैंने बताया था. I've told this in the foundation batch as well. Anyone? Anyone? Now, please understand, sir. Take the gap. What is the gap, sir? Sir, it is plus 51, or rather gap of 51, sir. Gap of 51, sorry, 52, sir. Gap of 52. 20 to 71 is, sir, 50 and 1 for the 19. Sir, how much is the gap here? So you will say, sir, it is also gap of 52. The gap is same. Whenever you see, yes, yes, Reena, exactly. Very, very, very good. So whenever you see the gap is same, na? So the fraction having the higher numbers or higher values will be greater. So it is 29 is greater than 19. So this is greater, sir. That is the, for bigger fractions, it's a very good way. Whenever SSC Vagera gives you something like this, na, so they will make sure that this is happening. They will choose the fractions in that way only. Because actually, you see, why SSC asks you the questions, or any exam asks you the questions that like that they ask. Because they want to segregate कि भाई किसको ये पता है, who can solve, like who can think in this fashion and who can't. That's the rule. That is how you'd separate between good students and not so good students. So that is how it works. Basically, now, let's move over here. Now the thing is that here, generally the basic rules are, if the numerators are same, whichever denominator is smaller, that will be bigger. Or if you don't want to remember that much, because many people have some allergy there, because वो उल्टा कर देते हैं. So for that you do this. 5 6 is 30. This is 55. Which is greater, sir? This is greater. This is greater. So this is not right. Opposite given, sir. Sir, for this, denominators are same. Both are 9. So definitely, sir, 8 by 9 will be greater. So this is also wrong. This about this, sir. You'll say, sir, ये तो थोड़ा नहीं है, sir. But sir, you see, I have given you. These are all PYQs, okay? So the gap of 1, sir, gap of 1. Both are same. Higher numbers are here. This is greater, sir. Absolutely, this is correct. So only 3 on option number 1 is the answer. Only 3. Option number 1 is your correct answer, sir. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? Absolutely clear, sir. This one. This is absolutely clear, sir. This is absolutely clear. Makes complete sense. Anmol, absolutely. Absolutely perfect. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Move on. Let's move on, sir. Let us move on a little bit. Little bit, little bit. चलो थोड़ा आगे बढ़ते हैं, sir. Now the fraction का वो वाला questions, the word problems. Sir, the numerator of a fraction, the numerator of a fraction is 6 less than its denominator. Let's solve one such question. Fraction 6 less than its denominator. But yeah, now numerator is 6 less. So if I say, sir, this is x, the numerator will be x minus 6. That's given, sir. Now, if the numerator is decreased by 1, numerator is decreased by 1, sir, and the denominator is increased by 5, plus 5, sir, the denominator becomes 4 times the numerator. So this thing becomes 4 times this. So x plus 5 is equal to 4 times, this is x minus 7, you see. So that's the thing. You have the equation, just figure it out, sir. So x and 4x, can I do it directly, sir? 3x, and this is 5, and this is 28. 28 and 5 are 33. So x is 11, sir. So if x is 11, what was the fraction, sir? X minus 6 divided by x. So 11 and 11 minus 6 is 5, sir. That's your answer. Now let me give you one more very simple way, 1 second wala way. This is though, as this was the first question, higher number means the bigger number here. It is the bigger number. Now let me give you see, I have solved this because it was the first question. CGL most probably 2020 ka question hai. I'll give you the information. Anmol, I'll repeat. Let me give you the better method. Better method dekh lo ek baar bhai. Sir, first line par. Numerator of the fraction is 6 less than its denominator. Sir, the options are 5 by 11. I'm writing it like this so that you guys understand. Sir, numerator of this fraction is how much less? Sir, it is 4 less. But again, question is saying 6 less hona chahiye. It has to be 6 less. So 100% this cannot be my answer. Again, sir, come over here. This is how much less, sir? This is 7 less, sir. Question is saying only 6 less. Sir, cannot be the answer. Sir, here it is, sir. 7 and 1, sir, 8 less, sir. It has to be 6 less. Cannot be the answer. Sir, 11 minus 6, sir, 5. Yes, sir, it is matching. That's the answer. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to do anything if you know how to, if you can read the question and be a little bit street smart. Like this is not a method, this is not anything. Anmol, this solution is clear, brother. This solution is clear. I'm explaining that one again. Don't worry. But this solution is clear to everyone. Everyone, this solution is 100% clear. This solution is 100% clear. This solution is 100% clear. Everybody. Perfect. Now, let's see this solution. So, what happens now, brother? You see, what problems in this type of questions? You need to make an equation if you want to solve it in the traditional method. Now, how to make an equation? So, do whatever they are asking you to do. First things first, numerator is 6 less. So, I've started with this one, sir. So, x is the denominator, numerator is 6 less, x minus 6. Now, they are asking कि भाई और कुछ करो, क्या करो? So, decreased by 1 numerator. So, again minus 1. And denominator is increased by 5. So, again plus 5, sir. Now they are saying if you do that, then the denominator becomes 4 times the numerator. Denominator is x plus 5. This thing becomes 4 times 4 into the numerator. Numerator is x minus 6 minus 1, x minus 7. So that is what I've done. So from there I got x as 11. Done. Done, sir. Done, sir. Sir, we have to compare higher number in number then. No, Sagar, yes, about the fraction comparison. About the fraction comparison, yes. You see, brother, when the gap is same, ना, आप सोचो, बहुत लोगों को ये दिक्कत होता है, I understand. Sir, 11 by 15. And sir, they are saying, say, चलो, 15 by 19. Sir, gap of 4, gap of 4. So this is greater. Why? Because 15 is greater. Now someone will say, sir, like, why are you only checking numerator? Please understand here, if the gap is same, if the gap is same, so if this is greater than 11, na, so denominator automatically will be greater than like this 15. Because otherwise, if it does not happen, the gap will change. Na? Gap is same means you can take just compare any values. If you want to compare denominators, do the same thing, no worries. Perfect. Perfect, Sagar. Clear, everyone. Absolutely clear. Anyone from our YouTube audience, if you guys have any questions, queries, anything, please ask. Please ask. Please ask. Chalo, 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 sir. Got it. Perfect. Chalo. Now, let's come back to our, let us come back to our what? Sir, terminating decimals. So terminating and like meanings are decimals. Let's play with decimals, sir, first. So decimals are of two types. One is called terminating decimal. One is called non-terminating decimals. Now, let me say which one is what. Let me just say which one is what. Right? Now, terminating decimals are what? Terminating decimals. Meaning, sir, the total number of places after the decimal sign is fixed. Say, for example, 0.25. It means there are only two places after the decimal sign. There are only two places after the decimal sign. Sir, let's say 0. Rather, let me just check once. 1 by 512. Sir, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me if I convert this into 0 point something, a decimal, how many places after the decimal it will have? How many places will it have after the decimal sign? Anybody? Can anyone tell me, sir? Can anybody tell me how many places will it have after the decimal sign? Anyone? Anyone, please. Anybody? Anybody here? Can anyone tell me how many places? Reena, Surjit, anyone? Anyone? Reena is saying 9, Ashish is saying 9. Everybody agrees with them? Yes, both of them are correct, sir. There will be 9 digits. Now understand why. Understand why, sir. So number of digits after the decimal. Decimal can shift towards left or right based on only one number. And that number is called 10. Uska naam hai sir 10. So if we are dividing by 10, it will shift. If we are dividing by something else, it will also, like it will not shift. So at the end of the day, the shifting happens only because of number of tens. Answer, number of 10. 10 means, sir? 10 means, sir, 2 into 5. So meaning, whatever is the number of tens, it will shift. But again, sir, 10 constitutes of 2 and 5. So the time, the Sagar, no brother, not 6, not 6, 9 is the answer, brother. 9 is the answer. Okay. Now please understand, that means number of decimals depends on only two things. Depends on, remember, highest power of 2, highest power of 2 or 5. Let me just write it. Now, if this is 10, 10 to सबसे बढ़िया है. 10 means तो we don't have any problem. But 10, we will not get 10. They will give you 2 or 5. Here you see, 512 stands for, sir, 2 to the power 9. That is the reason I am saying 9, there will be 9 digits. There will be 9 digits after the decimal sign. Now, why exactly 9? What about this? What is the mechanism? For that, I will strongly recommend you guys to go through the foundation course if you have the access. In my foundation courses, just the latest one, the 3.0 only you can check, you will see me explaining why this thing happens. Why this 2 or 5? So it can happen, it can be like this 1 by 625. Not only 1 by, it can have anything in the numerator. It can have anything other than 5, definitely. So 324 by this. So tell me, sir, tell me everyone, sir, what is going to be the number of places after the decimal sign? Decimal sign के बाद कितने आएगा, sir? 625 stands for 5 to the power 4, sir. It stands for 5 to the power 4. So that means there will be 4 digits. There will be, sir, 4 digits after the decimal sign. Absolutely, Sagar. Very, very, very good. Everyone, you guys are getting my point. सबको समझ में आ रहा है, sir? Clear, sir? Is this clear? Anywhere you get any doubts, ask. Just ask it. Just ask it, sir. Everybody, this is 100% clear. This is 100% clear, sir. Absolutely clear. So this is how it works. Perfect. Chalo. Let's move into the elephant in the room, that is called non-terminating decimals. Non-terminating decimals are of two types. Sir, one is called non-terminating repeating decimals. Another is called non-terminating non-repeating decimals. NTNRD. Now, NTNRD, we don't really have many things to do with this. These are all irrational numbers. These are all irrational numbers. We cannot really do anything about this other than the fact that, like, if we know their origin, then something. But again, other than that, we cannot really do like anything about the irrational, like these numbers. These type of irrational, non-terminating, non-repeating decimals, we cannot really do anything about them. Okay? But we can do a lot with non-terminating, repeating decimals. Let's see, sir. Let's say 0.3, there is a bar. Instead of bar, you might get the question like this with a point. So this thing means that if I write it like this, 3 will get repeated, non-terminating, repeating decimals. It will not terminate. It will continue till infinite, but it will repeat. What repeats? Whatever is under the bar. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and this. So it is going on till infinite. Perfect. Now it can be given like this, sir. If I say 0.43 bar, whole bar. This means what, sir? This means 0.43, then again 43, then again 43, then again 43, and it is continuing. You guys are getting my point? You guys are getting my point, sir? Now it might so happen, sir. What if they ask you 3.123? 23 only has bar on top. It means what? It doesn't mean anything. It means 3.1. So only this part you focus. Sir, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and so on, sir. Now, let me say this. All of these non-terminating repeating decimals, all are, sir, rational numbers. What is a rational number, sir? Rational number means it can be written in the form of something by something, sir. Something divided by something, and that something, those something are not zero, sir. Something by something is called rational number. And in the bookish form, P by Q, where P and Q both are integers and Q is not equal to 0. But it is understand it like this: some integer by some integer. If any number can be written like that, you will say that is a non like this is that is a rational number. I'm saying, sir, all of these are rational numbers. That means the conclusion from here is that means it can be these numbers can be written in the fraction form. This is at the end of the list of fraction, something by something. So these can be written in that fashion. लिखेंगे कैसे, sir? I'm just showing you one simple proof, then we'll go into this. Sir, I need say 0.3 bar. So that means I'm just writing it open. I just want to find how do I write this in terms of, say, for example, in a fraction. Just a derivation I'm showing you. You can like so that you have some interest. So nothing, sir. I'm multiplying both side with 10. So if I multiply both side with 10, so this decimal sign will shift one place to the right, sir. So decimal will be now here. So it is now 3.3333. So that means 3 plus 0. You will say, sir. Sir, you have shifted one place to the right, ek 3 ko 1 3 of like taken outside, but why not infinite minus 1? Infinite number of terms were there, now it's one less. So it should be infinite minus 1. Brothers and sisters, infinite minus 1 likhna. Like writing that and saying, ki sir, I have taken one glass of water from in like an ocean. So that means the ocean's water must have gone down. So saying these telling these two things are actually of similar arrogance. Okay? So ultimately, please understand at the end of the day, infinite minus anything plus anything into anything divide anything, it is always like infinite. Only place the only exception if the number you are multiplying with or dividing with or plus minus में दिक्कत नहीं होता. But again, in multiplication or division, if the other number is zero into infinite, some might say, sir, what is the value of 0 into infinite? Okay, so this is what I call in mathematics Batman versus Superman thing. This is Batman versus Superman thing. कि भाई कौन जीतेगा, right? Who will win? So ultimately, please understand, this is undefined. Nobody wins, nobody loses. Have you seen that movie? If you haven't, so that was the outcome there as well. That was kind of the outcome there as well. So again, 0 into like infinite into anything, division anything, always infinite. But remember, that number must not be 0. That's the only deal. Now, if I continue, so 10x plus, this is, sorry, 10x equal to 3 plus. Sir, can anyone tell me what this is? Can anybody tell me what this is? Sir, यही तो sir x है. This is what you had taken as x. So this is x only. So from there you see 9x becomes 3 and sir x becomes 3 divided by 9. Do not cancel and write 1 by 3. Why? I want to explain. I want to explain a little bit, sir. 3 by 9, if you see, it means it is giving us one fantastic technique, sir. It is having 3 is having one bar on top. So whatever is the number of digits that are under bar, you put that many nines here. For example, Now, if I want to write this, sir, you write down whatever it is, 43 divided by, sir. Sir, there are two digits under bar. We have two digits under bar, sir. So you put that many nines. So we'll put two nines, sir. That's your answer. That is your answer, sir. If this is 0.1234 bar, sir, you will say, sir, write down 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Divided by, sir, how many digits are having bar on top? Sir, 4. So write down 999. That's your answer. Now here you can cancel a little bit. That's a different thing. Clear, everybody? Everybody, sir. That is clear. Everybody, sir. This is absolutely clear, sir. A quick yes or no. A very, very, very quick yes or no, please. A very, very, very quick yes or no from everybody's end. Need a very quick yes or no from everyone. Need a very, very quick yes or no from everyone. Clear, clear. क्या हुआ बाकी लोग? Everyone, give me answers. सो गए क्यों? कोई सो गया क्या? Ashish saying yes, Reena, Surjit. What about others? Anmol, Sagar. बाकी बहुत लोग हैं. I can't. Cynthia is saying okay. Pawan, perfect, perfect, perfect. चलो sir, चलो, चलो, चलो. Now this is done. This is done, sir. Now what if? Now a very good question, sir. What about this? 3.123, or rather, just I'm just taking the decimal part. 0.123, but only 23 has the decimals, like bar sign. Sir, what do you do? Write down whatever you have. The same proof you can do in the way I've shown you. Now, sir, which part does not have a bar on top, sir? Sir, you will say, sir, 1 does not have a bar on top. Whichever part doesn't have a bar on top, you subtract that from the whole thing. Divided by, sir. How many digits are having bar on top? 2, sir. 2 and 3. So 9 and 9, 2 nines. How many digits doesn't have bar on top? Sir, 1. That means, sir, that many zeros you put. So number of, whichever number of digits are having bar on top, I'll put that many nines. Whichever number of digits does not have any bar on top, I'll put that many zeros. I will be putting that many zeros, sir. G1, OP, perfect. OP, tell me your like proper name, brother. Please tell me your name, brother. ठीक है? अच्छा, brother or sister also, na? I don't even know your gender. पता नहीं. Now. Sir, now you guys tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sir, what is the answer for this? You will say, sir. Write down whatever it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus. Sir, how many digits are having, or what portion does not have a bar? Sir, 123, right? Like subtract it. Divided by, sir, two numbers are having, two digits are having the bar on top, 2 nines. 3 digits are not having any bar on top, so put 3 zeros. That's your answer, sir. That is going to be your answer, sir. Is it okay if I call you Lala? Perfect. No worries, no worries. चलो 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 ठीक है चलो no worries चलेगा everybody clear this much 100% clear sir this much 100% clear sir चलो now I'm going a little fast today because you see the mistake is mine the fault is mine but again कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते थे आज okay so like the whole thing like the इतना ज्यादा बारिश है सुबह से actually 6.23 bar चलो सागर I did not understand your comment brother I did not get you अच्छा अच्छा एक question this question ना was asked in 1 year CGL last couple of years में ही CGL नहीं sorry CHSL that asked this PYQ bar on 4 हाँ अच्छा अच्छा 6.234 अच्छा 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 bar on 4 this you want me to solve this brother You want me to solve this? Did not get your point. You type in if you have any doubt. Type in. I'll like meanwhile let me just complete this. Then we'll move there. Go. Like kya hai? No problem. No worries. Sir, 0.7. Badhiya. This is 7 by 10. Write it like this. Point bar, sir. That means 7 by 9. This is 0.07, meaning sir 7 by 100. Answer. Acha, one thing. There is a printing mistake. Okay. So nothing to this side have like have the bar. So only 0.7. So 0.7 means that 7 divided by 2 digits under bar, so 99. 7 by 99. Sir, which is the largest? Sir, any bacha will say, sir, this is the largest. So that is 0.7 bar. Option 4 is the right answer, sir. Option 4. Yes, yes, acha, acha. हाँ, बिल्कुल चलो ना. Sagar, always na, whenever you have this integer part, इसको अलग रख दो. Keep it like this. And this part will be, sir, 234 minus 23 by, sir, 900. Double zero, or sorry, double hundred. You see why? 2, 3, 4. 4 had a like 2, 2, 3. 23 does not have any bar. So minus that. Divided by one digit having bar, 19. Two digits does not have bar, that many zeros. Just calculate, give your answer. Just calculate and give your answer. Clear, brother? Clear, clear, clear. Acha. As we're discussing this now, let me just give you one very important thing. I'm just writing it like remember. Now you don't. This is not like GS GK. You have to remember everything. It is like just a observation like that. Some number which gets or some type of question which gets repeated many times. Sir, remember, sir, 37 is a pretty good prime number whenever you are dealing with something of this sort. Something of this sort. Something of like this non-terminating decimals. Whenever you are dealing with this, na, 37 is a very, very, very important prime number. Why, sir? Let me say this. 37 into 3, na, sir. One second. 37 into 3. 37 into 3 gives you, sir, 111. Into, sir, 9 gives you, sir, 999. And 999s are very much used in case of these type of things. So बहुत जगह पे you will get a question. This question was asked in CGL. Foundation batch में भी मैंने करवाया था ये वाला question. This one, sir. This one, sir. Why? Many people does not have this clue. Sir, cube root of. So this is 37, sir. Divided by 3 numbers under bar, sir. 999. And you see, the problem is that ये देख के लोग डर जाते. Sir, you see, I just showed you. 37 into 3 into 9 gives you 999. Meaning, sir, 3 into 9, 27, sir. So if you cancel it, sir, it will be 1 by 27. And once you know this, you'll say, sir, ये तो 1 by 3 होगा. It will be, sir, 1 by 3. Okay? Now, some people will do what? Let me say this. Some people will do what, sir? 1 by 3. Options, sir, they can ask you. You see, na, can I write this? Can I write this, everyone? Can I write this, everybody? Can I write it like this? So options might sometime be given in this fashion. आप बोलोगे सर क्या हो गया? कुछ नहीं हुआ सर. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, sir. Perfect, everybody. Everybody, sir. Clear? Everybody, sir. Absolutely, I hope clear, sir. I hope this is absolutely clear. The first part of our number system, that is the basics of fractions and decimals. I wanted to solve one other type of question जो ये वाला slide में है, but again we don't have the time. So what I'll do in the practice batch, like practice classes, we'll solve those. ठीक है? That is then it for the day. Again, apologies कि भाई थोड़ा लेट हो गया आज बिकॉज ऑफ सम रीजन दैट वाज बियॉन्ड माय कंट्रोल. ठीक है, चलो. So again, thank you so much then for joining. If you have loved the class, please do rate the class. You'll see right top me, you'll have the option to give the rating. Like you can if you have any thoughts, any feedback, please feel free to share that there as well. Okay. So again, thank you so much, everyone. I will then see you guys tomorrow in the like at the I guess 11 a.m. is the first class, the arithmetic class. Then 3 p.m. we'll start with factors and decimals, like factors and multiples. Very important chapter. Okay. So again, that will be all. Again, the foundation batch, the last one which is still going on. I guess we're doing triangles. It is about to like end by the end of this week only. But again, we have a few classes. If anyone wants to join there, if you have the subscription, please feel free to join. That starts in 5 minutes. Okay. So again, thank you so much. Take care and bye bye.